تمام. والأوضة بتاعتنا المفروض يعني دي أوضة الزملاء زمايلي. طيب اللي بيسأل الأداء اللعبة على البي سي مش عاجبني الصراحة، فأنا اضطريت إن أنا أقفل موضوع الري تريسنج، تتبع الأشعة. الدي ال اس ماشي مفتوح ومخليه على الكواليتي، كل حاجة على الالترا، والري تريسنج ريفلكشن والشادوز والامبيان كل ده معمول اوف. يعني اللعبة فيها مشاكل، مش عشان الاداء الجهاز هو اللي ضعيف، لا يعني هي اللعبة فيها مشاكل. يعني انا عملت ده كله اوف واللعبة برضو فيها مشاكل، بس المشاكل قلت لما خليت ده كله يبقى اوف. وما علينا، هي اللعبة سواء كده ولا كده هي شكلها قوي جدا، يعني الجرافيك حلو قوي. تمام. طب ايه اللي نقدر نعمله في الأوضة هنا قبل ما نستمر؟ ياكل تفاحة، ماشي، ده شيء كويس. ده ايه ده؟ يشرب حاجة، ماشي. ما اعتقدش ان في حاجة تانية. ما علينا، ماشي. مفيش حاجة تانية، ماشي. المطلوب مننا ايه؟ find your common room. اعتقد دي غرفة ال some voice come from nearby perhaps I should follow. ماشي، انهي اوضة دي؟ هنشوف. اوه واو. يبقى اعتقد اللي احنا فيه ده جناح كله خاص للجروب اللي انا انضميت ليهم. يعني المدرسة دي اللي هي بتعلم السحر، ليها كذا جروب اعتقد. فانا جروب اللي انا اخترته يعني حسب اختياراتي جابوني هنا في وسط باقي الزملاء يعني. ماشي، انا قافل الري تريسنج عموما، تتبع الاشعة كله، واللعبة شكلها حلو برضو، يعني شكلها جميل. هي طبعا هتبقى افضل لو فتحت الري تريسنج لانه بيدي واقعية شديدة في الجرافيك. طيب ده ايه ده؟ ما علينا. اعتقد احنا عشان احنا لسه في الاول في البداية، فالموضوع لسه مفيش. دي اعتقد اسمها الصالة. ما علينا. صالة الانتظار ولا صالة ايه؟ صالة
I suppose some introductions are in order.
مطلوب مني introduce yourself to اعتقد دول 3 من الزملاء. انا هحاول اقدم نفسي ليهم. طيب.
Such a beautiful owl.
واو، تصميم اللعبة حلو أوي. يعني الاركتكتشر اللي معمول في اللعبة يعني تحس انه فعلا مستوحى من عالم هاري بوتر.
Such a beautiful owl.
مش حاجة غريبة يعني. طيب تعالوا نبتدي.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know whose she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
تمام. رقم 2 تعال نشوف نروح عندنا مثلا.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I'd better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
ماشي.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumours. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
ماشي. قابلنا شوية من صحابنا نيجي بقى.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
طيب. Follow Professor Weasley. نمشي وراه. اوكي. يبقى
This way.
ضمن مجموعة ايه؟ الهافلبافل. يعني خليكم فاكرين
The
عشان
guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
في صندوق تاني اهو.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
ماشي. ايه ده؟
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Revelio.
ماشي يبقى اوكي ده الليفل سيستم بتاعي. كل ما اكتشف حاجه، كل ما اعمل حاجه، الليفل ده بيزيد. كل ما بيزيد increase your level and power، مستواك يعلى والقوه بتزيد معاها بالمره اوتوماتيك يعني. دي خاصه بالتشالنجز، التحدي. اوكي نشوف كده. ماشي يعني ده كله تحدي، يعني في تحديات معينة كده انت بتعملها جوه اللعبة، لما بتعملها بتاخد عليها هدايا وبتاخدها من هنا. طيب
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
ماشي. برا وجوه المدرسة الحاجة دي هتلاقيها منها كتير يعني في أي وقت تروح عامل
Revelio.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
دي الخريطة. تمام. يبقى النار دي اللي هي النقطة الترافل، الترحال، السفر، التنقل بسرعة يعني. لو لونها أخضر يبقى أنت اكتشفتها، لونها رمادي يبقى أنت لسه ما اكتشفتهاش. طيب شكلها يبقى مليانة حاجات. اعمل ايه؟ select library ماشي. professor has unlocked ديت هنسافر عليها على طول يعني. ماشي.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly.
Revelio.
Central Hall.
ده في أماكن سرية هنا كتير. أيوة كده
What are you up to now?
ولا حاجة.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I heard some chat near the girls' lavatory about booms.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
ماشي.
Revelio.
هو في صوت كده لما بعمل الحركة دي. انا بسمع صوت لما اجي بعمل بس. ايه بيبقى ليها صوت رنة كده معينة. هي عامة موجودة يعني في كل حتة. تعال نكمل مع الراجل ده.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
ماشي. نفتح الخريطة. دي بقى المين كويست اللي هي المهام الرئيسية. ماشي. اختار charm class. ماشي.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
terrible before you decided
ماشي
for Quidditch. That decision was the icing on the
ماشي
cake.
هنروح لتشارم كلاس. ماشي المفروض نمشي ورا يا باشا.
Revelio.
سمع صوت البتاع.
I managed to conjure a head.
يلا باين. ما علينا. كده هو الكلاس فين؟ هنا. اوه ايه الجنينة. ماشي.
Revelio.
اوكي. اوه الموضوع ضخم جدا. واو. اوكي. ماشي.
Revelio.
اهلا وسهلا. ده بيتحرك قطة. كل ما اشوف قطة بقى لازم ماشي. يا جميل.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Begin.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
يعني بصوا الأداء برضو بيهبط شايفين 20 FPS.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Letty. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
هنتعلم مهارة جديدة عسية دي مهارة تقريبا أشد عنصر من بعيد يعني. ماشي يلا بينا نظبط. ماشي.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. Very good.
اوعى تقع.
Happens to the best of us.
هنحاول نجيب عند 50 دي يعني. ماشي.
Excellent control there.
قشطة.
Splendid.
تمام.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
ماشي هي تسحب الكرة الحمراء وانا الكرة الزرقاء.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
يلا بقى.
Accio.
اهدى. ايه.
That's it.
Let us see this.
يلا اوعى.
Brilliant. Keep up.
تمام.
There we go.
ماشي. يلا.
Accio.
اوعى تقع.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
تعادل. ماشي.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
فاضل ماشي. حاول بقى
Accio.
اوعى تقع اوعى تقع.
Excellent control there.
ماشي.
Watch this. Well done.
يلا يا باشا.
Let us see this.
طلعت برا.
I thought I had that.
ماشي. يلا بقى ما تخيبش ظني. ما تخيبش ظني. استنى لحظة معينة.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
2 perfect rounds. You're a natural.
الحمد لله. اوعى.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with ACCIO. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course,
شكراً.
you can use ACCIO on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant ACCIO this, ACCIO that.
A word, if you would.
حاضر.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
ماشي. شكرا. زي الفل.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
مش في صندوق فوق هنا، يبقى تلاقيه في دور فوق. واو ايه ده؟ اكيو. تقدر تعمل اكيو على اي حاجة؟ ما اعتقدش ان اي حاجة.
I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flag?
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble?